The owners of a popular Highlands nightclub shut down by the city now fighting to reopen it. WDRB's Stefan Johnson explains why the owners of Baxter's 942 believe they are being singled out.
Right now, Baxter's 942 is still dark, but the owners are taking their fight to Frankfort. The city says the recent violence and complaints from neighboring businesses helped shut the place down.
Now, these are letters that are hearsay letters that the court allowed in.
Louisville attorney Frank Muscagni represents the owners of Baxter's 942 in the Highlands.
Well, we've been out of business for 3 months.
In October, Baxter's was denied a renewal to sell alcohol by Louisville's Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control after shootings following events at the nightclub. 2 people died in a triple shooting near Baxter's back in August.
Absolutely insulting. We had nothing to do with any of these murders. They didn't happen here.
Kevin Stranaka is the owner and talked exclusively to WDRB in October.
If somebody got murdered in my building, I would shut it down myself.
The renewal was denied and we didn't grant the license. We had a lot of input from community members who had asked that we take a look at the license.
Brad Silveria is director of Metro Alcoholic Beverage Control and told us the renewal was denied after the acts of violence and complaints from neighbors.
The residents are tired, and that's all we hear about.
How in the hell am my client responsible for crimes that occurred outside of our premises over which we have no control?
The business has appealed the decision, and at a recent hearing in Frankfort, Muscagni highlighted this letter from a neighbor, which he says is filled with racial undertones.
To better complement the neighborhood, meaning an all-white neighborhood.
In the ABC's decision to shut down Baxter's, it linked the nearby violence to the nightclub's DJ, Lil Jerry. He held a press conference to defend his name and integrity.
That's actually hurting my character, but that's not hurting me as a person because I know who I am.
But despite the ABC's argument about the violence, Muscagni doubled down on his claim.
None of them said that sentence, but they inferred it's more quiet and peaceful when those type of people aren't around.
What type of people?
You tell me.
No, I'm asking you.
What? I don't know what they didn't identify the race or the sex or the political affiliations.
Right now, this note in the window says that it's temporarily closed, but the owners are still waiting on a decision about their appeal, and if they win, plan to reopen as soon as possible. I'm Stefan Johnson, WDRB News.